Wolves, welcome to our first No Government Den meeting. As always, I'm your den leader, Ben. First off, let's get started with our Pledge of Allegiance and then our Scout Oath and our Scout Law. All right, Scouts, we're going to do our Pledge of Allegiance. If you're wearing your uniform, you can do our Cub Scout salute, which is going to take 2 fingers and put them up by your eyebrow. If you're not in your uniform, you can take your hand and put it over your heart. Since both Sarah and I are in our uniform, we're going to do our salute. I want you to say the Pledge of Allegiance with me. All right, here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Scouts, hands down, great job. All right, Scouts, now that we did our Pledge of Allegiance, we're going to do our Scout Oath and our Scout Law. Now in Cub Scouts, we have to do our Cub Scout sign. So we're going to take those 2 fingers like we did for our salute, but we're going to put them really high in the sky. And I want you to repeat after me. We're going to do our Scout Oath first. On my honor.
On my honor.
I will do my best.
I will do my best.
To do my duty.
To do my duty.
To God and my country.
To God and my country.
And to obey the Scout Law.
And to obey the Scout Law.
To help other people at all times.
To help other people at all times.
To keep myself physically strong.
To keep myself physically strong.
Mentally awake.
Mentally awake.
And morally straight.
And morally straight.
Very good, Scouts. Now we're going to do our Scout Law. Repeat after me again. A Scout is.
A Scout is.
Trustworthy.
Trustworthy.
Loyal.
Loyal.
Helpful.
Helpful.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Courteous.
Courteous.
Kind.
Kind.
Obedient.
Obedient.
Cheerful.
Cheerful.
Thrifty.
Thrifty.
Brave.
Brave.
Clean.
Clean.
And reverent.
And reverent.
Very good, Scouts. Hands down. Nice job. All right, Wolves, today we're going to talk about the U.S. flag, how to take it down, how to fold it, and also how to give it the respect it deserves. I have my fellow den leaders, Barry and Sheldon, and they're going to show you how to fold a U.S. flag. So Sheldon, go ahead, take it away.
All right, thank you, Ben. And like Ben said, I'm your den leader, Sheldon, and with me today, my fellow den leader, Barry.
Hi, Scouts.
Yeah, and Barry and I are going to show you how to fold a flag properly and how to properly care for one. Now, if you notice right now, I have the flag in my hands. I don't have it balancing on top of my head. I don't have it between my armpits. I don't flail it around a whole bunch and making it go crazy. I'm not keeping it around my neck like a cape. I folded it into a specific triangle and I'm holding it and cradling it in my arms. So that way Scouts show respect for the flag and we treat the flag like a living thing, making sure it's always safe. Now what me and Barry are going to do, we're going to unfold our flag and then we're going to fold it and we're going to show how we do it together, all right? So Barry's going to grab this side and we're going to slowly unfold it, right? And as we fold it, there should be 13 folds each and every time you fold the flag, no matter how big or how small it is. So let's see if you can't count as we do it how many folds there are. All right. So all the triangles done, then we're going to fold it out once, and then we're going to fold it out one more time, right? So here's our U.S. flag. If you notice, there's the 13 stripes, there's our 50 stars, our red, white, and blue, and those 13 stripes and our 13 folds have something to do with each other for our 13 original colonies. All right, Barry and I are going to go ahead and start folding it, and we're going to teach you how to do it. So first thing you need to do is make sure it's nice and flat and stretched out. Then you're going to fold it in half. Then you're going to put the stars facing down. And you're going to fold it in half again. And this time I'm going to keep it nice and straight. And Barry is just going to fold it into little triangles until he gets to me. And I'm not going to move. Remember, count as he does it to see if there's those 13 folds. We already folded it twice before he started folding those triangles. All right, and as Barry gets closer to me, I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay in one spot the entire time. All right, I'm keeping it nice and straight and I'm making sure it doesn't fall. Once it gets to me, I'm going to tuck these in. And I'm going to hold it across my chest just like this. And then I would go put it away where we normally put it away to keep it safe. Right? And now we're going to come back in a little bit and Barry's going to talk to us about how to show proper respect for the flag and when we retire a flag.
Hey, Scouts. I just wanted to show you an example of a flag that needed to be retired. This flag needs to be retired because it is both faded and tattered. You can see right here at the edge it's tattered. And the 13 stripes here are faded from the sun. Going up and down the flagpole and sitting in the sun all day, the colors get faded. Not as bright as the flag that Sheldon's holding there.
Yeah, like when we unfolded this flag, Barry, like every color was very dark. There's a dark red on here, it's a dark blue. These kind of look like a little bit white colors, right? Like whiter red, a whiter blue. So yes, that sun bleaches it during the day.
Yep.
And then we take it down at night, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And even though, Barry, this one's gonna be retired, you're not letting it touch the ground either.
Of course not. Yep. Flag should never touch the ground.
Yep, we want to make sure we care for it because we believe it's a living thing. So it's kind of like a little baby. We want to make sure we protect it close to us.
Oh.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Sheldon and Barry. That was really cool to see how to fold a U.S. flag. And we also saw that there were 13 stripes. There are also 13 folds and also those 13 colonies. And now we're going to head out and have a look at what a flag ceremony looks like. All right, Wolves, now we're going to head out to our flag ceremony. I also invited my fellow den leader, Sheldon, to come along with us. Come on in, Sheldon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you think you're ready for a flag ceremony?
Yeah, this is what I wear.
Well, we need to talk about what you need to wear because I noticed some things, and maybe my fellow Wolf Scouts also noticed something that isn't quite right. So let's kind of run through it. First off, we don't want to wear a hat during a flag ceremony.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because we got to show respect to the flag.
Absolutely, and one of those things we do is we usually don't wear hats during a flag ceremony. Secondly, you're not wearing your scout shirt. You always want to have your scout shirt on when you're at a flag ceremony, again, to show respect. Thirdly, you're wearing jeans. We always want to wear scout pants or scout shorts when we're doing our flag ceremony. Same thing for respect. Also, your belt's undone. Oh no.
I forgot to do it.
And finally, where are your shoes?
I forgot them. I was so excited for the flag ceremony you invited me to.
Well, if you notice, I'm wearing my stuff correctly, but you're not, so we need to get you ready for the flag ceremony before we head out and do it.
All right, let's try this again, Scouts, and hopefully I can get it better next time. Ready?
All right, Sheldon, you're looking pretty good. You got your scout shirt on, you got some scout pants on. Looks like you were also able to find your shoes.
Yeah, they were next to my car.
All right, so it looks like we're ready to go out for our flag ceremony, but first, maybe we should talk a little bit about how we should behave when we're at a flag ceremony.
Yeah, can you definitely go with me with that? Because I messed up on how I dressed. I want to make sure I know how to behave properly and then show to our wolves.
For sure. So the first thing when we go outside, you're going to hear the caller. They're going to say the word attention.
Yeah, so you go like this, right?
Nope. So we're going to want to stand with our feet together, our heels together, and our toes just ever so slightly spread apart.
Okay.
And then the next thing we're going to want to have our arms right down by our sides. Nope. Straight down.
Okay.
Straight down by our sides. And we want to stand straight and tall, and we should be looking kind of forward or maybe a little bit up at the flag. Not so like that. A little bit. There you go.
Okay.
Just like that. Then the next thing you're going to hear the caller say is you're going to hear them say salute. So we're going to take our right hand, our scout hand, we're going to take our 2-finger salute, we're going to put it up to our eyebrow, and we're going to stand as still as we can. Then the next thing we might hear the caller say is they're going to say the word two. That means we can drop our scout salute down, put our hands back by our side, but we still want to stand at that attention pose because they might still be folding the flag. And the final thing we're going to hear is the caller is going to say at ease. That means we can relax a little bit. I usually spread my feet out a little bit, kind of shoulder width, and I usually place my arms kind of behind my back. But I still want to be paying attention to my caller or my den leader because they might have some little tidbits of information for me. And if I go running off, I might not hear what those are, and then I won't know what our next activity is.
Yeah. So I have one question for you, Ben. When we salute, what are we saluting? When the caller says salute, what are we saluting?
So we're saluting the flag as a kind of a sign of respect. We're first off in our uniform, but we're also showing a sign of respect for either when the flag is going up or when it's going down.
Okay, so when the flag comes down or up, that's when we salute, and then the caller will say two when that's done. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, well thank you for running through me with that, Ben. Now I feel that I'm definitely ready for our flag ceremony.
Yeah, I think we're both ready, so I think we can head outside and head out to our flag ceremony. Let's go.
All right, come on, Wolves.
Pack attention. Color guard, advance. Scout salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2, color guard, post the colors. Color guard dismissed. At ease, Scouts. Pack attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, please remove the colors. Scout salute. Color guard, remove the colors. Two. At ease, Scouts.
All right, Sheldon.
That was really awesome, Ben. Thank you for inviting me to see that.
Yeah, that was a really cool flag ceremony. We got to see a couple flag ceremonies, actually.
Yeah, we got to see them bring out the flags and take them away.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed, first off, we didn't have to unfold it or refold the flag because they were already on a pole. So that made it go a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and I remember when I was in my pack and troop meetings, we had a pack or troop flag. But we didn't have that. We have our council flag, which is right behind you. We use that as our pack or troop flag in our council ceremonies.
Yeah, for sure. And I know a couple other things. Everybody was standing at attention like we had talked about. They were standing up straight and really focused on what was going on. Everybody saluted.
Everyone was listening to our caller very clearly, making sure whatever he did, they followed. And it was really quiet too. We showed lots of respect. And I also noticed like his call outs were very specific. Whenever he said, even the flag bearers did as well. Like they waited to post the flags inside their holders until he told them to. So it was very like he's in charge of this.
Yeah, it was kind of a really cool thing. And I'm glad you were able to join me for the flag ceremony.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me, and thank you for coming along with us.
All right, well, thanks for joining me today. Make sure to come back for our second November Den meeting coming up, where we're going to talk about heroes. I'll see you next time.